Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left off last time, we were initially on our way to Legacy of the Ancients. I just remembered you can't actually complete it at all at this point in time. You need to be in Act 5 to get the tablets for it, so that's the thing that has happened. We are going to go to Chili Creek. We were supposed to go there at some point in time long ago to visit, and we kind of never got around to it. We had many more important things to do, so we're going to quickly do that. The Queen has arrived in Dresden, so we're going to have to deal with her when we get back as well, but that's fine. We don't have to go down into the pit yet. We're not going to go down into the pit yet because I want to get all the relics done first. The only concern about waiting too long for this is just solely that we need to keep our morale up. That's really the only thing. I'm gonna just let my people go down to exhausted, I think. Should be pretty soon here that we rest. Yeah, let's do that quickly. I don't remember there being fights in Chili Creek's little talking situation, but you never know. I honestly don't recall. I'm just gonna keep avoiding these fights for now. We can always grind levels later if we need to. Grinding isn't a very efficient way of gaining levels. And we're pretty good on our levels right now. We're level 14 or 15? What? No, we're 14. I'm almost certain we're 14. Next level's a good one for us though. We're gonna get a plunge plus to attack. I'm gonna wander quickly through. I'm gonna save in the event that something pops up that we have to actually defend ourselves against. We can always quick load if we need to. It's not a wolf that howls in the night. It's not a bittern that cries in the fen. The fishermen sway slowly from side to side as they sing a mournful dirge. A woman, her face red and swollen from weeping, lifts a small doll made of grass and seaweed above her head and ties it to a branch with a light blue ribbon. It's not the falling rain that blinds my sight. It is the grief of my broken, bleeding heart. What is happening here? Shush, be quiet. What's happening? What is happening is that Livona's son died 2 days ago. Her eldest, of course. So we're here, commemorating the poor child. What does the doll mean? The doll represents the person who died. That's what it means. When someone dies, we hang a doll here in their memory, and this is the place where we mourn our dead. Others bury their dead in the ground or keep their ashes in urns, but our dead sleep at the bottom of the river. The river always claims her own, you know. Child or old man, it does not matter. Every one of us will drink of the icy waters someday. See the white shores of the icy rill? That's not sand. It's the bones of our ancestors, and one day we'll join them. How did he die? You want to know how he died? She begged him not to get close to the water. Told him so many times to stay on the shore. He's her firstborn, you know, but he didn't listen to his mama. He went swimming, got a leg cramp, and well, what more is there to say? You can't cheat the river. What is so special about firstborns? Too curious for your own good, eh? People are in mourning. They didn't come here to answer all your questions. They came here to grieve. Go on, leave us in peace. My condolences. Thank you for your kind words, but it's probably best for you to move along. This is a gathering of friends and family, and unfamiliar faces don't bring much comfort. I have to go. Now we know about this place a little bit more. Let's go see if we can find, the priest of Erastil, whose name eludes me at the moment. There he is, Jernog. That's the one. The priest appears to be lost in thought. His face is troubled, but his eyes light up when he sees you. Oh, hello. The villagers are performing some kind of ritual on the outskirts of town. They were singing songs. Yeah, I noticed. The priest nods gloomily. But at least I finally understand why the dolls are put in the trees. Everyone represents a person who has died, their body lost to the waters of the river. If a doll is tied with a gray ribbon, the person died on land, and the remains were sent downstream in a boat. Dark blue represent those who have drowned. The light blue are used to signify the drowning of a firstborn, an eldest child. And there are a frightening number of light blue ribbons on those branches. Something strange is going on in the village. You don't have to tell me. Take the people who are performing the memorial service for the drowned boy, for example. When they discovered he drowned, they just shrugged. He was a firstborn, they said. And that was that. It was like they expected it. There was no surprise, no sense of bewilderment, no deep grief. There was just sad resignation. It all seems so strange. And that's all we're going to ask him about. Everything else is just sort of generic. We're out of here. So Someone else came to talk to us, though, I think. Who was it? It was the brother. Markle. Look, the commander's here. Welcome back. Please stay here for as long as you'd like. Markle, you told me your village had taken a collection to aid the army. Right, here you are. Here it is, just like I said. Go ahead, take it. We're just glad to help in any way we can. Oh, well. I was kind of expecting more, to be honest. But okay, we're leaving. We did the thing we were supposed to do. Time to go. I have a new standing desk. I'm trying to figure out the best height for sitting. I have a good standing height, but my sitting height, I need some adjustment like all the time. I'm never happy with my height adjustment for the sitting position. Figure out one day. Anyways, let's just teleport back to Dresden. Let's talk to the Queen. It's now that time. If we look at our quest log, we're pretty damn close to being done everything. These things we can't do. I don't know where to find these things yet. They apparently just show up sometimes. So, Elven script. We do have one more page of Elven script we can give to the storyteller currently, and then we have to go to Midnight Fane, which is one of my favorite places we get to go. We can't do any more of these. We've done Core of the Riddle. We've not done Forgotten Secrets, Legacy of the Ancients, or Final Veil, or alternatively, we haven't also done the other ones. We're going to do those all later. They are part of Act 5, which is much, much further on. Let's go meet with the Queen. Say hello to our liege. Let's see what we have to do. I know we can just sidetrack her for a bit while we get our relics done, but... Oh, we did get one more relic done. It was a Bardiche, though. We're never going to use it. It's just going to be worth 50,000 gold for us. It's actually a really worthwhile one in terms of money.
Greetings to the leader of my Crusader host.
Queen Galfrey of Mendev meets your gaze. Her eyes are bright and clear, and her voice rings with solemn triumph.
I received regular reports about the course of your activities, and I wish to take a moment to publicly thank you, Knight Commander. Your victories as a military commander are undeniable and will not be forgotten.
Thank you, my queen.
It was my pleasure to work on this matter with you, Commander. We will discuss future plans and military objectives later. Now, for the main purpose of my visit. The Hand of the Inheritor summoned me here. He believes that you will require my help when you attack the Midnight Fane. A Demon Lord temple virtually on top of a Crusader stronghold. No one could have predicted it. The sooner we bring it down, the better.
You must consider the attack on the Midnight Fane to be extremely important, since it warranted a personal visit.
Of course. We reclaimed Dresden. This is a significant achievement for the Fifth Crusade. It was the moment when we proved that we could win. But we must take the next step. We must capture a valuable asset of the enemy. The Fane is the ideal target, because it will allow us to eliminate the threat hanging over Dresden and destroy a key outpost of the Abyssal armies in one foul swoop. That is why I am here, and why I shall be going on the attack with you.
What is happening in Mendev?
Calm. And by that I mean like the calm before the storm. We fended off an attack on Rosian, and since then, aside from a few skirmishes on the frontier, we have seen neither hide nor hair of any demons. There is good news as well. Word of the Fifth Crusade's victories is spreading far and wide, inspiring new volunteers to join our ranks. The Church of Iomedae has received a record number of donations, which are now being used to keep your forces fed and armed. We are growing stronger, and we have to believe that this newfound strength will be enough to win this war.
Would you like to attend my military and political council meetings?
No. I put you in charge of the Crusade, and therefore I must trust you. If you want my advice, ask Lady Kenomi. Her words are my own.
I need more time to prepare.
Give me a sign when you are ready.
I will do that. It won't be for a bit, though. So I think what we're going to do is just pause the video here. We're going to do a bunch of stuff. Mostly just get all the relics ready to go. I'm also going to go run off into the wilderness, grab the reagents from the reagent things we didn't grab yet. It's not going to be very exciting, admittedly, but we're going to make it happen. So I'm going to head out and do that. We'll get all of this done as much as we can, and then when we come back to the video, I'll show you all the relics we've made, especially the ones that are useful to us, and then we'll head down into the Fane. So hang tight, and I'll see you guys shortly. Whilst looking around the world for reagents and stuff, we found another area called Sacred Lands. We're going to go in there and take a look at what's going on here. Oh, the tree thing, right. Welcome, my esteemed brother. The words of the treant sound more like the creaking of dead branches and the rustling of fallen leaves than they resemble human speech. You barely understand what he's saying. The shrine of simple truth is waiting for you. Come in and learn. Come in and gain. You're obviously sick. Is there anything I can do to help? Sick? Yes. The earth is sick. My roots are sick. What's wrong with me? The living tree moves its dry branches as if trying to look at himself from the outside. Something at my roots. There, in the shrine. A wrestle. It hurts so much. Poor tree. Amber gently pats the wrinkled bark. Hold on a little longer. We'll try and heal you. We will, won't we? Who are you? I am the guardian of the trial of simple truth that is hidden in this shrine. The servant of Erastil who annually lets the worthy ones in. The ones like you. I let in the initiated ones too. The tree bursts into a crackling, creaking sound that sounds like coughing. The path to wisdom is long, brother. Pass the trial, read the sacred tablet. What is the sacred tablet? There's a tablet of Erastil stored inside the shrine. It contains a truth that only the initiated ones are allowed to learn. Truth is the reward for the righteous. Wisdom is the reward. The award. What's inside? You learn after you go in, alone without any companions. For the path of wisdom is lonely, and one should be facing the god being. The treant's speech falls off into indecipherable muttering. Let me in. Are you ready? Remember, you must go alone, and after the gate closes behind you, after the gate closes, the only way remaining is forward. Sure. Go in then. May old Deadeye keep you. Reach the altar. Learn the truth. Learn. Figure out. The tree looks into your eyes with a pained expression. Figure out what's wrong there, and come back. Come back, I beg you. In retrospect, I wish I had put spells on myself. This is fine. I vaguely remember how to do this. I remember being kind of annoying. No, we can't go back. We literally can't go back at all.
There are many roads to success.
Okay. Let's look at this thing carefully. So we have to press some buttons. Well, there's some chests there we want to get first. There's 3 chests. We need to get through here, and to do that we need to get all of these to be up, I believe. Or all of these to be down. Oh, I can't remember, and this is going to be an interesting thing. Alright, let's do this. That should lower that one, but open this one, and then let's do... this guy? Can't do that guy. What is this one? I can't see what that one even is. That's the one I wanted anyways. Okay, good.
Guide.
I need the red one. Okay, that should lead us to the first chest, and it did. Importantly, there's elven notes here. Alright, now we need to get up to here. So in order to get to there, we need to get... where? Here. Looks like that one. I was wrong, it's not that one. What is this one? Could be that one? which really doesn't help us in this particular moment. Or does it? Okay, now we just need the...
Watch out for trouble.
one we can't get. Why? Where is it? It's that one. We need to get to that one, but we can't. Well, we can. We can get this guy. Which is where? That one. I think it's this one. Nope, that was the wrong one. Oh, what have I done?
Keep your calm.
We need that one. Okay. So we need... Okay, let's get back to that one. So how do I do that? If I open the 7, what does that give us? It gives us a way across here. But we can't get across there anyways. Alright, let's hit this button and see what it does. I don't think it's going to do anything for us, but... yeah, just open that. That's exactly what I thought it was going to do. And it wasn't really all that helpful. Which one was that one? Oh, this one. Okay. We just need to open that red one. We can get all the way to the treasure now.
There are many roads to success.
We need to get over to there. How do we get over to there? Oh, man. If we open this one, we're still good. We can get that one, which I think is that one. Yes. Okay, good. Now we can get this red one. Go across. Go all the way around. Get the treasure. This is obviously not the cleanest walkthrough we've ever done in our lives. Okay. Now where do we go? Another 7 one. Okay, what's still down at the moment? So, are you down? Yes. I'm hoping they'll have to be up. Because otherwise this is going to be weird. I guess we can use this guy, because we don't need that one open for sure. Yeah, that really didn't change a whole lot for us. Spiky headed thing is already up. We need to hit... what demon heady thing? Because that one's up, that one's up. Okay. We need to get across to there and hit that one. But how do we do that? Good question, me. If I hit this one, what opens? That one? Might be.
Focus on the goal.
Oh my god, my thing is stuck. There we go. Okay, we did that. I hate it when you stand close, you can't see what's going on with it. Is that one? Kinda hard to tell. I'm not great at colors either. Okay, we need to go across the fire though first. It can't be that one. It just brings this one back open. We need to get this one somehow. Which one are you? It must be this one. The R. We don't want to touch the demon heady one because it's fine. Where's the other R one? There's one there. There's one here. Okay. So we need to go across here or here. Okay, I'm gonna ponder this for a minute and figure out the solution. I'll be back shortly. Alrighty, I think I have at least somewhat of a solution. So we're gonna go back to where we started so I can show you guys from the beginning. So we had this still set up. We hit this one, and we came across. We came across. I don't think this red one was up. I think this one was actually closed, but we can just hit this button. It'll open up this red one. We're gonna grab this one to open this up. We're gonna go across to here and hit this one. And then we're gonna go all the way over to this side over here. And we're gonna press... well, I guess the only one that we can currently. Which is the red one. I think I might still be having... I think we're supposed to hit that one there, but I think it's already activated, so this one already opened up. Some of my notes are a little messed up because I did them in a different order. So we got this chest. This should technically be up, but we can get it from either side. It doesn't really matter. And then we're going to go to this one. We've already pressed this one, so that doesn't matter too much. Then we're going to go down to here and press this one. Okay. And then we're going to go to this one. Press that button. Okay. And then we're gonna go to... I might have messed this up somehow. We need to get over to there. Why have I messed this up somehow? I think... did I miss a button? I think I missed that button. Okay, that's fine. We can fix this. We do this. And we do this. We're just jumping back in time a little bit here. So we go in here, we did that, we need to do this. Go hit this. That's fine where it is at the moment. Should have left that one down. I think some of this hadn't reset all the way since the last time we did it. Anyways, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna hit this one. We're gonna go all the way up here. Hit that one. Stop spinning like a top. Okay, that closes that one, but it opens this one. Alright. So. These are all open up to this point now. We need to get to that one. Which we should be able to do with this one. But we need to go around the other side first. So where were we at now? can't see what I'm pressing. If we close this guy, that will close, that opens. That didn't help us at all. And it's already open, so it's fine where it is. This will solve that one. And it does open this. Okay, that's perfect. Then we go hit this. I remember what we're doing now. We're good. I think we're almost done. We hit this guy. That opens that. Then we need to hit this guy. And that is it. Problem solved. Got a little bit mixed up in the middle there, but we did it. Right. I'm glad I saved. I should have put on mirror image. Boo! A demoness seems to appear out of thin air. Scared you, huh? Haha, don't worry. I'm not planning on gobbling you up. If I was, I would have done so right away, as I did with all the others whose bones are scattered all around this place. But that wouldn't do me or you much good, so you better listen to my offer. Who are you? A complete idiot, that's what I am. The demon angrily kicks the bones scattered around her hooves. When the invasion had just started, I snuck into the shrine disguised as a druid, and then waited. At first, everything went well. These fools came here to undertake some trial and ended up in my stomach. But then, the druids stopped coming, and I realized I was stuck here. The damn tree doesn't just protect the entrance, it also maintains a spell over the labyrinth, to stop those who undergo the test from cheating, I guess. So I've been stuck here for years now, sitting on a pile of bones, a royal screw-up. That's what I'd call it. What was the secret the shrine has been keeping? Talking about this, the demon looks at the statue of Erastil with contempt. The tablet on the pedestal is disfigured by claw markings to the point where it's impossible to read what it used to be written there. Truth be told, I don't remember any longer. Some platitude. Just like this horned simpleton likes it. Wash your hands before eating, or maybe don't piss into the wind. Trust me, you didn't miss anything at all. But don't get upset. If you do as I say, you can still gain something. What are you proposing? Go out and destroy the tree. Burn it, chop it. You know the drill. Set me free. I'll reward you with something more substantial than the moldy pearls of a bumpkin god's wisdom. You've been sitting here for so long, it's no wonder you're starting to turn into a tree yourself. Look, you got leaves growing from your ears. This is a trickster thing, by the way. What? How? Horrified, the demon cradles her head with her clawed hands, which rapidly start turning green and sprouting foliage. She has turned into a tree. That is weird. Also, you can just absolutely walk out of here. I have turned her into a tiny plant. The tree ant creaks with sadness, slightly swaying from side to side. Dark tar oozes from the hollows of his eyes like tears. You destroyed the pest. The poison is leaving my roots. I'm starting to remember. Days of blood and fire. Days of rage and despair. Sarkoris, my beautiful green Sarkoris. You are no more. I can clearly see that the tablet that I was supposed to guard is broken now, so why am I still here? For whom do I keep guarding this desecrated shrine and its lost truth? You don't hurt anymore, good tree. See, I told you we'd help you. Thank you for helping me, my esteemed brother. Take this. You haven't gained Erastil's secret knowledge, but you still have passed the trial and earned your reward. The tree ant breaks off a twig from his crown and whispers a prayer over it. As you watch, the gnarled piece of wood turns into a magical item. What secret did the shrine keep? I do not know that, for I am not an initiated one. I'm just a guardian whose duty it was to open the door for those seeking initiation. On the tablet in the shrine, words of wisdom were inscribed, ones that the stag god revealed to his loyal followers. Now the tablet's broken, and everyone who reads it is long dead. Or who has read it is long dead. But our god did not abandon us, I can feel that. He'll return to his ravaged sanctuary. Perhaps the day will come when his lost wisdom will no longer be forgotten. Tila lowers her head and whispers quietly, the day will come. The day will come when we banish every last trace of corruption. What are you gonna do now? It's time for me to sleep. Slumber will heal me. I'll sleep and dream of a beautiful green Sarkoris, till the day when the demons are gone and I open my eyes to see it reborn anew. Anything here? Not really, okay. Let's get out of here. I'm gonna do another pause jumpy thingy because we're gonna go hunting down more relics and stuff. Nothing super exciting, but we did the puzzle and that was the big important thing. See you guys shortly. Alrighty, welcome back. We spent a good chunk of time doing just many things. We now have this whole place secured, and we've gotten all of the reagents, I believe. And I've done all of the events, which I can kind of show you here. We got all the relics done. See, we just have the help of the nails, and there's experiments which we're not doing, and distributing provisions left. And that's really it for all of our ruling things. We also have insanely good armies now, so if we look at our armies, our First Legion has 2,500 conscripts, and actually a few more coming in, I believe. Indeed. Another 1,500 or so. So if we go here, we can just do this. We have 1,300 archers, 350 church guard, 187 clerics, 105 hell knights in that army. This army is just sitting at 86 duelists, 267 paladins, 171 marksmen, and 139 champions. It's not as good of an army as my other one, but it's good enough for what it needs to do, which is secondary thing. Oh, I did miss one region thing. Damn it. I don't care that much. We're not going back for it. What we are going to do is go into the Midnight Fane now. It's that time of day, and we're there in the act. It's time to leave. We could buy a bunch more paladins. I'm not going to bother. We're actually really low on finance points, although we do have a bunch of material points, which is good. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're going to go in to the Citadel on the cusp of the Abyss. I'll show you guys the relics we made. We made quite a few of them. Well, we made all the ones we had, and I'll just kind of briefly go through which ones we picked out. Come on. Alright, so going into our inventory, we're going to go date newest to oldest. We got the Bane of Flesh. It's a +2 bleeding scythe. Allows us to feel any heart rate within 15-foot area. We can choose to concentrate on one target at a time, and whenever we attack using whenever you or your party attack using the rapid shot feat, they don't suffer the -2 penalty to attack, but instead gain a +2 damage, which is nice. No, we're not going to use it, obviously. It's a good weapon, don't get me wrong, but Deadly Toll is significantly better than this one. We have Unslumbering Predator. While wielding this +2 speed weapon, you can never be caught flat-footed. If you land a killing blow with this weapon, you become immune to all eye side effects for 1d4 rounds. Its tiny eyes are moving, constantly searching for prey. It's really cool. We're not going to use it, though. Bellowing Howl is actually a really cool weapon if you use light shields, and especially ones with attacks, because this is a spiked shield. When you're wielding this +2 spike shield, you gain a 20 resistance to sonic damage and +2 bonus on saving throws against sound-based effects. If someone attacks the wielder with sonic damage, the wielder makes a reflex save for sonic damage to echo from the shield, dealing all enemies in a 10-foot area 3d6 sonic damage. It's not the best, and also it's not worth a whole lot of money. It's actually worth the least, I think, but we'll sell it. Indomitable Life. This +3 banded armor grants the wearer ferocity as per the universal monster rule, which means that they continue fighting even if their hit point total is reduced below 0. They're still staggered, and they lose 1 hit point a round. A creature with ferocity still dies when its hit point total reaches a negative amount equal to its constitution score. So you can stay alive longer. +2 Great Axe, and whenever the wielder is paralyzed, staggered, or stunned, petrified, or entangled, they suffer the weapon's damage and immediately remove such an effect. So you can never be any of those things, which is nice. Dead Bow is whenever the wielder of this +3 weapon lands a hit, it scorches the enemy a bit. When the number of scorches reaches 3, they begin to glow, granting a +2 bonus to attack against such creatures. If the number of scorches reaches 5, the enemy starts bleeding, and those scorches become tainted, dealing 1d4 holy damage for each scorch on the target. So it can end up being quite a lot. We're probably going to give that to no one because it's not a glaive, I just realized. So yeah, those are the relics we picked up. They're not bad. They're not great by any measure of the imagination, but they're not the worst. So yeah, we're going to sell most of them off before we go. And we're going to sell almost all of this armor off too. We're pretty much ready to go. Wait, did he just pull out a dagger? He did. Alright, let's go to the streets really quickly. We'll sell everything that we're not going to be using, because there's no point in keeping it, and there is some equipment in Illusionera that we might want. In fact, I really think we should go back inside for 1 second and go to our communal chest. The reason for that is there's a bunch of items in there that I'm never going to use, and I should definitely sell as well. Illusionera has a lot of stores. It's an abyssal city, and there's quite a few stores around where you can buy things. Some of those things are actually really quite good, and wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to pick them up right now, or at least have the money available to pick them up. We do have quite a bit of cash. We have 248,000. It's still not the most money in the game, and it's certainly not the, I think, 2 million gold that my Swarm That Walked had at the end of the game. But we're going to grab literally all this. We're going to go through it real quickly and sell off what we're not going to use. Except those... we'll bring them with us, but we definitely do not want to sell our Midnight Bolts. We need those for the future. I don't know why I'm carrying around a head. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, I did a stupid thing, didn't I? Yes, I sure did. Let's go throw all these back in. Look how fast we can go. Ooh. Stop. What was that? I guess we missed the eluding target in there too. Alright. And we do have 2 letters to give to the elf while we're out here too. Maybe we have 1? No, I think there's 2. Or perhaps 1. Anyways, we might have another elf story. An elf storyteller story to do. It's possible. And then we'll do a Lucianera. I'm so excited. Well, I guess we could do Midnight Fane first, which is less exciting, to be completely honest with you. There's nothing wrong with Midnight Fane. It's a cool area, but I think Lucianera is a lot cooler. I'll just take a quick detour over here to the elf. Do that first. Found a page. Found a page. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. My feet are covered by a crawling carpet of locusts. A few insects got under my clothes, under my shirt, down my back, in my pants. They are crawling all over me, tickling my skin with their little legs. They will not attack until they recognize me as a stranger. Protective spells are guarding me, allowing me to deceive the pestilent denizens of the Rasping Rift. I keep very still. I am but an observer, an uninvited guest who prefers to remain unnoticed. I don't hold my breath when the demon lord Discari swings his scythe over Izyagna. I feel nothing when Izyagna deftly avoids the blow and tries to strike Discari in return. I'm here by the order of Lady Nocticula. I must observe the fight and then return to Lucianera. The affairs of demon lords do not concern me. Why did Nocticula send you to follow Discari? The storyteller shrugs absently. I don't know. I don't want to know. My service to the Lady in Shadow is almost over. It is the 17th year of my life in the Abyss, and I'm already counting the days to the end of my term. Who is Izyagna? She's a rising demon lord, a servant of Lamashtu. She simultaneously inhabits 7 mighty ant-like bodies. Izyagna and Discari are always sniping at each other, but they dare not enter into open war, fearing Lamashtu's wrath. The storyteller chuckles. The current fight is just a small quarrel, 1 in a million. Izyagna came to the Rasping Rifts with only 3 of her 7 bodies. I'm sure it will be easy for Discari to destroy the intruder. Where's your friend Kinney now? The storyteller's lips part in a smile. Here with me, of course. The stubborn lad refuses to stay in Lucianera and volunteered to accompany me to the Rasping Rifts. He said he wouldn't miss such an exciting adventure for the world. His youthful zeal and desire to live life to the fullest seemed to make me younger too. Continue. Rift Carver, Discari's scythe, swings up again. With a whistle through the air, it lodges in the ant-like head of one of Izyagna's bodies. Greenish slime splatters, the poisonous drops falling on my face. I keep very still. With a last convulsive movement, the ant-like body winces, tearing the scythe from Discari's hands and jumping back, only to drop on its side and lie still. This loss will hardly worry Izyagna. To kill her, one must destroy her heart, which is hidden deep under Yanaron, a city in Lamashtu's realm. Disarmed, Discari turns to Izyagna's second body that is attacking him. I slowly turn to Kinney, who's sitting next to me. My young friend is usually easily impressed by such mighty opponents fighting, but the seat next to me is empty. Kinney is gone. The storyteller shivers and starts speaking faster. Forgetting about the danger, I look around for my friend. The swarm of locusts at my feet buzzes, displeased, but the need for secrecy no longer seems so important. Where is Kinney? After a moment I see him, and a treacherous shiver runs down my spine. My friend is standing over Izyagna's fallen body and reaches for Discari's scythe sticking out of it. What's so special about the scythe? Rift Carver has the power over the material of the plains. Discari made the scythe with his own hands, from his mother's skeleton. It can cut rifts in the plains themselves. The Demon Lord used it to make the Rasping Rifts, his own abyssal realm in the Plain of the Abyss. Continue. Kinney, stop, don't touch it! I scream, throwing caution to the winds. My friend turns to me, his face baffled. I understand him to an extent. The scythe, able to rip passages through plains, will certainly help us save Golarion. But trying to steal it is rash and stupid. We have nothing to defend ourselves against the Demon Lord's rage. Stop, my friend, before it's too late! Out of the corner of my eye, I see Discari lift another Izyagna's body and tear it to pieces with his bare hands. But I don't hear his howl of victory. The Demon Lord throws away the still body of his enemy and turns to us. The swarm of insects is biting my feet. Locusts cover my eyes, hitting me in the face, trying to get inside my nose, mouth, and ears. Nevertheless, I get to it first. I grab the giant scythe and swing it awkwardly in the air. Rift cover is so heavy my hands instantly cramp. I have no idea how I managed to lift it at all. I drop the scythe on the ground, but the damage has been done. Right in front of me, there's a small rift, a wound in space. The smell of illusionaire sewage comes out of it. A wonderful smell that brings me hope for salvation. I grab Kenny's sleeve and dive into the rift, only a moment before Discari's claws cut the air where we just stood. The storyteller catches his breath and wipes the sweat from his forehead. I angered a demon lord and my life was hanging by a thread. I never thought that something like that would have happened in my life. The storyteller shakes his head distrustfully. How many dark sides of my past will I have to find? I'm starting to fear what I might see in the next pages of my notebook. Thanks for the stories. We have another page as well. But that is all the pages we currently have. Do we have enough stuff? We can restore the broken gauntlets, finally. We can't do the other ones yet, but we have the stern hand bracers. Can't do the other two. That's fine, I guess. We have more important things to do. Gotta go. If we take a look at the bracers, these spiked gauntlets, as well as the wearers, or grant the wearer's animal companion, as well as Azada's dragon, or Lich's skeletal champion, plus 6 to strength. And at the beginning of battle, they must pass a will save or start attacking the party. You would think that that's good, but it's actually really not all that good. 1, summons in harder difficulties are complete garbage and will just... They're there to serve as either meat shields,
Keep your calm.
or to die. They really have no other purpose, because they'll either stand and take a hit, or they'll just immediately get turned into paste. A long story short, they are incapable of doing a lot of stuff. Like, even the higher level summons will still maybe hit on like a 19 or 20. So it's really kind of worthless. We can't use that. We're not going to use that. Not going to use that. We might use Soul Shear on Soziel, so we'll keep that. Heavy crossbow, retrievers, claws, Nokshin dagger maybe for Moljif. Get rid of that. What is that? Concentration check? Yeah, who cares? Reeking Heart of the Arcane is good for Camellia. I'll save it for her, even though she uses ranged attacks more often. Getting rid of this and this. +1 is worthless at this point of the game. +4 is pretty good. Does anyone even use short bows in our group though? I don't remember. Getting rid of the Fang of Malice, no one uses that. Throwing axes we don't need. The Divine Protector is not particularly good for us anymore. Darkborn is not going to be worthwhile. Dark Glowing Scythe, also not going to be worthwhile. Blitz Cut is a short sword. Actually, might be okay for Nenio. It bypasses any type of damage reduction, which is nice. Bane of Flesh we're not going to use. We have a better barding, I think, but if we were bringing along another companion, we might need that, so we'll keep it. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this. Gonna keep that one for now. I'm gonna see if anyone can wear the ferocity thing. And whatever we have for bulk selling, I'll throw that in there too. There, that's a much better inventory, even though I still have like... You know what we should check we have? Millions of potions probably. Like, we're never going to use 42 Cure Light potions. I'm just going to get rid of them. They're kind of pointless to carry around. I'm going to go through with Nenio and just memorize any spell we can. And we can get rid of the Quiver of Cursed Thorns. I'm never going to use that. We do have some pets and stuff we should probably put on people. We have a bunch of food, which is nice. We have millions of recipes and things, but that's neither here nor there. We don't need this at all. We don't have anyone that is polymorph, nor do we care. Our group's not built around any sort of polymorphing. We don't need that anymore either, I don't think. Alright, I'm going to go through my magical items too and see what we got. But, yeah. Things are going alright with our group. Now we've sold... Oh, we need to sell a couple more things here. Let's sell the... We'll keep the Retriever's Claw, we'll keep the Soul Share, we'll keep that. We don't need the white dragon armor, though. And I don't think we need the extra Magician's Ring, but I don't remember offhand if we do. Oh, we get rid of this Bardiche. It's worth 50 grand. And we'll get rid of the Flaming Star Knife. Keep Blitz Cut. Quarterstaff +2 gone. All of them. Keep Radiance, of course. That's vitally important. And I think that's good. We still have our Midnight Bolts, right? That's Like, the most important thing for this playthrough. Where are they? Maybe we can't even sell them. It'd be nice if they weren't part of the inventory. Oh, no, they're right there. We could definitely still sell them. Let's not do that. Anyways, $300,000. We're now at $560,000. So in the next video, we're going to head into Illusionera. Well, I guess Midnight Fane. I'm going to go through my little magical items and see who can equip what. Because it's actually good to keep those all on. We have a lot of them now. If we can look at under our... this thing. We have several that are not used, like this Brazen Whip. Whenever this item is active, all creatures summoned by the wearer get 1 extra attack per round. However, the wearer is under the slow effect. See, if summons were on lower difficulties, summons can be really good, and this would be actually a really good item for summons. On harder difficulties, it's completely worthless. I'm going to give Arushale this imp. Can summon a demon or angel once per day. You know what? We'll give that to Darren. Why not? Who cares? It has 10 pages. We should use it up one time. Meta magic is extend spell. We don't care too much about extend. Reach could be useful, but isn't that important. +1. This figure of a cat is engraved with a name that doesn't fit its appearance. Once activated, it grants the wearer a +1 per bonus on all skill checks and then vanishes. A permanent +1 bonus. Really? I should read these things more often. Okay, well, let's give the cat to him. Get him his skill checks up. Head Chomper is perception and lore nature. We'll give him Head Chomper. I don't care about these potions at all. Pipe Box is knowledge arcana and perception. Sure, why not give it to him as well. There's also another... We have one more cat somewhere, I think. There it is. We can get perception and lore nature. We have a little menagerie going. I'm going to give Darren the Triceratops. And then we just have some meta magic wands. We got... Or, sorry, remove disease, fireball, moderate wounds, light wounds, critical wounds. We should just sell all those, honestly. We're never going to use them, but... and then we have the magic wands for extend spell, reach. This is a lesser one for extend spell. Kineticist rod, which we'll never use, and a lesser one for maximize spell. Cool. I guess that's it. We're ready to roll. I just didn't realize we had so many menageries. I'm going to use this straight away. Grand Owl of Wisdom is now giving us a +1 to all skill checks. And it absolutely does. Huh. That is really cool. And then if we go bloop, bloop, bloop. Where'd they go? They should be out here. They should appear. Maybe they're not here on this screen. But I want to see them. Also, we should probably use that once per day. I never remember using my lucky dice at all. Anyways, we're going to end the video here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. In the next video, we'll head to the Midnight Fane, talk to Galfrey, and then we'll be good to go. We're finally ready to go to the next act of the game. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. I'll see you next time. Take care.